If you're looking for incentive for your physical education classes, this is a great idea for you. Our 3 classroom rules are displayed up on the wall. Work hard, play safe, and be kind. At the end of each class, I let my students get a quick drink, and then we gather over here, and I have a bucket for each teacher. So the whole purpose of this is to fill your bucket. So this is just an example. I have the teacher name inside, so year after year I can take the paper out and switch it out for which teachers I have to teach that year. When their bucket is filled, they get to earn a free PE day. So it's their choice of the activity that they want to participate in. When the class period ends, I call usually the captains up, and they get to choose 3 students. This just says fill your bucket, and I have pom-poms in here, all different sizes and stuff. So the smarter the student, the faster they fill up their bucket if they pick the big pom-poms, right? So it's cool to see them helping each other out, like get the big purple one or get the big blue one. And so the captains will pick someone that they saw working hard, playing safe, and being kind. So 3 students get called up for each of those things. They get to pick a pom-pom, and then they would go to their class bucket and drop it in. And once the bucket is filled to where I put my hand on top and they touch my hand, then they get to choose the activity that they want to do. The buckets are held on, I got these at Dollar Tree, but it's just a magnetic clip, and they're really secure. They have like a really good magnet on the back, but I just hold the bucket with those. These buckets I got at Walmart a few years ago. They're not expensive at all, but and then I use my Cricut a smiley face, but you don't even need to do that as long as the classroom teacher's name is on there, and then they can just go right back up. But I don't have the students take them on and off, I just leave them, but you can see how secure it is. It's not going anywhere. And then they're there for the entire year. At night, I obviously roll this back into the closet, but it's just a great incentive if you want to try it out. The students love it. They love calling each other out. I call it a class shout out. So the captains come up front, they'll stand here just like this with their little bucket, and they'll say, I saw John today and he was working hard, he was sweating so much, and he participated the entire class period with no complaints or something. A lot of times they'll do the being kind one. They'll pick someone who was their partner, which is fine with me as long as they're pointing that out for other students so that they can hear what they can do to also be chosen to drop a pom-pom. And everyone claps, and it's just a really fun way to end your class and have them sitting for a minute without being bored. And they fill up really fast. So, and then anytime that a student is breaking a rule or making a mistake, I always ask them, like, which rule are you breaking? And they're on the wall right there. So I'll say, there's our 3 rules. What rule are you breaking? And they'll tell me which one, and they can always tell me why and how to fix it. So it's also a great classroom management tool. The whole system works together. It's visual. They every day are reminded of the rules, and they all want to earn dropping that pom-pom and helping their class. My favorite part though is at the end, after they fill their bucket, I let them choose the activity. So actually one time it was after we did the volleying unit and we had a ton of balloons left and I needed to pop them, and of course it's fun for me to pop a ton of balloons, but when you have a whole school's worth of balloons, that's a lot of balloons. So they wanted to do for their activity, just have a relay race and pop the balloon and run back and tag the next person. So it can be as creative as you want, or like 5th grade, they just love playing kickball. So they wanted to play a kickball game against me and the other 2 PE teachers. So have fun with it, try what you want. You don't have to use buckets, but it's just a great incentive and a way to link it to your classroom rules.
Code in at the B&B.